The woman deliberately had another man feed her in front of her fiancé, expecting some kind of reaction. However, the fiancé merely glanced at the scene before turning and walking away. Hospital colleagues soon learned that there was another man in the CEO's fiancé's room. Everyone gossiped about whether the CEO was being cheated on, but he remained silent. That evening, while the CEO was on duty, he noticed a suspicious person heading toward her hospital room. Worried about her, he quietly followed. But he was a step too late. She had been drenched with dirty water and looked completely disheveled. However, the CEO didn't step forward to comfort her. Instead, he used the excuse that she was disrupting hospital operations and had her discharged from the hospital. His actions wounded her deeply. She challenged him about what would happen if she refused to leave, but the CEO threatened to call off their engagement. Those words cut her to the core. That evening, she packed her belongings to go home. As she stepped outside, she unexpectedly ran into the CEO. Angry, she ignored him completely. But the next moment, her high heel broke. She threw off both shoes and walked home barefoot. Once she got home, she could no longer contain her emotions and broke down crying. Before she could compose herself, the doorbell suddenly rang. She opened the door to find the CEO standing there and unhesitatingly shut the door in his face. Inside, she felt secretly pleased that he still cared about her. Eventually, she let him in. The CEO gently applied medicine to her feet. While he was treating her, she asked whether he disliked women who worked in the entertainment industry, since that was where she worked. Learning that he didn't, she instantly forgot about everything that had happened earlier and happily went to get him a drink. But when she turned around, she discovered the CEO had already left. She felt somewhat disappointed, but knowing he didn't dislike her, she began pursuing him in various ways. She frequently sent him packages and shared her daily life with him. Gradually, the CEO started looking forward to her messages. One day, the CEO noticed she hadn't sent him anything and called her. She only managed to say hello before the line went silent. The CEO immediately panicked and drove straight to her place. When he arrived, he found she had passed out from a high fever. He carried her to bed, and while tucking her in, he noticed a protective charm by her pillow. The charm was identical to his own, given to her by his mother. Thinking of his mother, the CEO truly accepted her for the first time. Under his care, her fever broke quickly. As soon as she felt better, she tried to find ways to make him stay longer. She put on a pitiful act and asked him to cook for her. However, the CEO walked away without looking back. She had no choice but to make food herself. But within minutes, the CEO returned with food. She was secretly delighted. After they ate, the CEO even cleaned her entire room. She watched him work until she fell asleep. Noticing this, the CEO covered her with a blanket, held her hand, and stayed by her side. The next morning when she woke up and saw the CEO beside her, she felt incredibly happy.